Welcome to the study plan. My name is Kumu Kim, and in this episode, we are going to be covering Grade 2, Week 14 spelling words from Evermore. Aloha keiki parents and teachers. My name is Kumu Kim. Again, we are doing Grade 2, Week 14 spelling words from Evermore. In this episode, we're going to break down 4 different categories. Our 4 categories will be two vowels go walking for our first one, digraphs with the ng, diphthongs for AW in paw and fawn, as well as irregular spellings for tall and wall. And the reason why we're saying that those 2 words are regular is because even though the A is a sound in the word, it's not making the sound that it would normally say, right? So it makes the ah sound, wall, tall, instead of ah or a long vowel sound. So this is how we're going to break it apart. Let's get into it. So to break things apart, our first word is the word boat. In the word boat, there's 3 sounds. B, O, T. Can you spell boat for me? For our word boat, let's break it apart. Ready? So on boat, our first sound, B, is a B. O is a 2 vowels go walking, O-A, and T is a T at the end, boat. All right, for our next word, we're going to do the word coat. All right, there are 3 sounds again, just like the word boat. O-T. Can you spell coat? Our word coat, 3 sounds. K, C-O-O-A, and T is our last sound, T, coat. After that, we have the word float. This one's a little bit different because there's 4 sounds instead of 3. Still that same 2 vowels go walking sound, O. Right, so float, let's break it apart. F, ul, O, T. Go ahead and spell float for me. For our word float, 4 sounds, right? Let's break apart the sounds in there. Our first sound is going to be the letter F, F, ul, L. O is O-A, as we've done before, and T is T, float. All right, now we just broke into our digraphs. The digraph, right? I talked about it earlier, is 2 letters that make a single sound. So, ng is our sound that we're going to be working on. Our first word that we're going to do is the word long. Ul, ah, ng. Go ahead and spell long for me. In our word long, let's break it apart. Ul, L, ah, O, and ng is ng, long. After that, we have our word a-long, almost exactly the same, and I'm putting a little bit more emphasis on the sound A at the very beginning. So a-long, right? 2 syllables, not 3. Sorry about that. So 2 syllables, a-long, first syllable, A, second syllable, long. Let's break apart long. Ul, ah, ng, a-long. Go ahead and spell that. Now, just like long, we had a-long. So A, our first syllable, A. Long, just like long before, ul is L, ah, O, ng is NG again. A-long. Our last of the digraph words is going to be the word be-long. Again, 2 syllables, right? Our first syllable, B, B-E. Our second syllable, long, like in every other one, ul, ah, ng, be long. Go ahead. Now our last of the ng words is belong. B is B, E is E, and now long again. Ul, L, ah, O, ng, ng. Belong. Now that we finished with our digraphs, we're going to jump into our diphthongs. So in diphthongs, this is a little bit different. Diphthongs make a combined sound. And the combined sound that we're looking at and working with this time is ah. Okay, so what is that sound? I usually show like a cute puppy, like this, right, over here. And that cute puppy has a really cute face, so you would say the sound ah. So what 2 letters are going to spell that ah sound? Our first word, p, ah, paw. Go ahead and spell paw for me. Our word paw is 2 sounds. P is going to be our first sound, which is P, right? And our next sound, ah, is AW, right? Paw. Our second of the ah sound is going to be fawn. Ah, fawn. It's a baby deer, okay? Go ahead and spell fawn. Now to spell the word fawn. So just like paw, we have a f at the beginning, F, ah, A-W, and n at the end, N. Fawn, ah, fawn. Now we've broken into our words that are spelled irregularly. And it's not that they are irregular words, the spelling is just irregular because the sound that these letters are going to make is not the sound that the letter usually makes. So because of that, I'm going to say the word incorrectly to get our children to know how to spell it correctly. Our first word is tall. Okay, so let's break apart tall, but let's do it phonetically correct. So tall, t-a-l. So I would say towel instead of tall. Towel, t-a-l. Can you go ahead and spell towel for me? Our word is the word tall, right? But we said towel. So as we're spelling towel, our first sound t is going to be the letter T, right? A, and ol is a double L. Towel or tall. And just like towel, I'm going to do wow for wall, right? So that we can hear those sounds in the word that we want to be able to spell. And if I break that apart, wow is our word wall. Go ahead and spell wow. All right, our last word, wall, right? Is at the beginning, instead of wow. We're saying wow instead. Is A, and ul is a double L. Wall, wow, wall. That was what we're going for. All right, thank you.